Hello, everybody. It's Big Al with some more content for Lord of the Rings Rise to War. Today I am in the Forgotten account, and I am going to do a season update for everyone. So, first off, we are on day 22. This has been definitely a weird server, and I'm glad to say that it has turned out a lot different than I thought it was going to. So, remember, when I'm talking, these are from my viewpoint of things that I think. I am not in leadership this season. I am not in Diplo this season. So, with that being said, let's go into the map first. Okay, as you can see, Mordor Brown is covering almost half of the map. So, you have 1T and Order are the two big ones inside Mordor. You have Grand and Mace, which I am a part of both of them, up here in Lothlorien. Then you have over here SOFD, Area B. You have a couple other smaller fellowships inside Erebor. Rohan has just one fellowship. I believe there's only like 15 to 20 people in Ruin. So, Rohan, as you can see, is down and pinned in the corner. Mordor's completely run over them. Then we have Seam and HOFD inside of Arnor. And up in Angmar, you have Wine and Gmar. And then Linden, you have Rosa and Unaffiliated. Okay. So, first off, I'll go over here. And as you can see, Orders on top of a Seam and HOFD pin. And they have 5.8 million participants. And that's been going on for 9 days. So, then we're going to go to this red pin over here. You have Mordor, Erebor, and Ruin fighting over in this area. And it just pretty much started one day ago, 1.1 million deaths. Earlier in the season, I went over here and I was in the islands, kind of protecting the islands and just wasting time because this season I am playing a lot less. As people know, I am helping out a friend that had surgery, so my participation's a little different. So here is a pin, and this is where we have been, and it amazes me that it's already updated. It's only got 2.5 million participants. It was like 5 or 6 times that 12 hours ago. As you can see, the center passes have opened. Mordor has taken those two territories, and we have SAV. Well, there has come to an agreement with Mordor that we are going to nap. We're going to be doing PvP with them for the time being, but not anything else. It is obvious that Mordor is going to win the ring. Plain and simple. They are a 17-18 season team. They are full of whales and krakens. Mace is the fourth season in it with Lothlorien, which I had restarted a new account with. Grand is anywhere from 5 to 9 seasons, I think, for most of the players. So there's definitely a big advantage for Mordor. So as you can see, we have just taken these two passes up here going into Angmar. Again, it's day 22, but it's already obvious how this season is going to end. So we are looking to get our 3 capitals. I mean, it's no surprise, especially when you see that we have taken these pins. Arnor has taken this pass, and I'm not sure what's going on with them. So, at the beginning of the season, I thought it was really weird that Order and 1T joined the server, because if they just focused on one front and just moved along the map, they could probably have the entire map round. But it was good that they have been spread out, so it's not the full force of any of the teams, which has made for some good fighting. Grand and Mace definitely impressed me this season. Their defense has done well. Again, it's not Order or 1T's full strength coming at us, but it was a good amount of people that we were fighting against. So they did very good considering the circumstances on their defense and everything. So let's go into the leaderboards. First, I'm going to start with the fellowships. As you can see, Mortar's 1, Lothlorien is 3rd and 4th. Then you have Arnor, Erebor, Gundor. And I'm just going to scroll through some of the teams so you can see their names. So, next we'll go into personal affluence. You have the Chinese guy, number 1. You have Hobman from Grand in 2nd, which is very impressive considering we have been held to certain areas. And I will scroll through the top 50. As you can see, there's a lot of known names like Maddox in here from Order and quite a few others. One thing I was glad to see was Thuff the Magic Dragon. I've played with him in X-Hub and I've played with him in Toby. So it's good to see somebody from the old days. And like I said, I will go down to the top 50. And our fearless leaders, Fangs and Ola in 33rd and 40th. Now we'll go into the merit boards. This is going to be no surprise that Order and 1T are going to be 90% of the top 100 probably. We do have Alexander the Great in 9th from Mace. And I'll just scroll through the top 50 here. Oh, Thuff's up in 39th. Good for him. Olu's 51. Okay, awesome. So, now, showed you the map, showed you the leaderboards. Gave my consensus of what was happening in the map. And again, I'm not part of Diplo or leadership. I did post up some of my reports. And these, I'm not going to lie, I picked ones that I did well in because there's not many of them. So, fought against Beeble, however you want to pronounce it. And I'll show you my gear. And this is my second account. So, it's definitely not the main. So, it's still growing. And I think, in actuality, I think there was 5 seasons played. Or no, with this one has like maybe 7 or 8 seasons actually played. And then I'll show you his gear. And it still amazes me how impactful Sauron is in this game. He is definitely, in my opinion, the most impactful commander. And then you have Lambus Dyer, who, as you can see, they're not struggling for resources. He's got all T4 work chariots. A Z3 Gandalf, a Z1 Dane, 5 Sauron, and a Z1 Gimli. Or Gil, sorry. Okay. Not sure on that one, but okay. One of the Chinese guys, as you can see, he wasn't full, but I was quite happy. And he's running a bunch of classic gear. So, there you go on that one. This guy. This is definitely one of the guys that just mows over me. And he has, I want to say he has a couple accounts inside the game. But he's completely golden. He has high respect. Well, I shouldn't say high respect. He has good respect on all of his commanders. See, they're all R10, R11. And that's what I'm hoping to try to get to on my main account. And then we have Annie here, who I fought, which I was quite happy with this one. I wasn't 100% full, but didn't do too bad. So there's her gear. Although, not sure why you wouldn't put that 10th point into Durin's Blood. I mean, it's going to give you an extra 70% damage. I mean, the commander attack's not that important, but you're only at 205 attack, so you might want to think about that. And then I threw this one in as a joke. Siege against Siege, and I won that contest. So I thought that was funny. But as you can see, the season's pretty much already decided. Mortar will probably be taking the ring as soon as that opens. I want to say it's not long, 5 days or so. So as I was saying, the season's pretty much decided, and I don't know when let me check that really quick while we're here. It opens after season 10, and I believe there is 7 days on that one. Okay, so it's probably a week until it's take to Dumbledore. But we hope to have some good PvP, and I have heard from leadership that Order has been very good to work with and talk with when it comes to diplomacy. So that's definitely a good thing. This season could have been a lot different. So I'm glad to hear that everybody has been able to work together and try to make the most out of the season. So that's it for me. As always, make the most out of what you got.